monetano and so indoors akobasebia ontimi modia and also be baba shem and so adama timno and no and so kakra free and so ade ba won sam ni nyina no ye de amye for onim sa wo bonsa jeminya no sampanfo no say ebi mu awo Barcelona omo nyoma dwuma ye de human ye joba ko man ka so mo bottom na esi dan and omo say last year summer Chelsea ekotua ba say no ba say somewhere ba say 19 million and I say be 60 million ekoto Brozonia kwata wonom ewo 18 years our Brozo mena okasa akwara no baba nyame yare ma next year na so magiu na ono our Europa wopopo ama Barca first team wonom say the Europa city no etimotena wa ma kwata yi wo bi oya kwata popo ewon kwata ni mo modene be popo e ma senior team ewo abramon pagya ne release clause my extending a contract am na me no kasa yi wo mo fa akwara no 6 million euros adia I was saying ya jimpanphobia di enso abo Barca bi mu nyoma dwuma ni ye ama me no kasa manfo bi buofu a enom Jeffrey Barca fana so ye enso ade eba omo say enso 40 ombeton na omunya sika na sempa kwaba say bia sika na aye 40 million euros a wo mo so betimi aton enso 40 yes manager say wo betimi a revive akwada na mom say ba say bi obi di amount bi ba na ne yes sika na aye around 40 million euros a report to me say kan say player no ano so betimi agane kwama sa boy no enso akwa me be kan the last time say Barca coach and say wo pa Jeremy from Paul and some our Barcelona and yes in Chomun and say what did he pass Joao Cancelo ayo be a one I'm saying ya na just can say be tactically on your discipline do about channel no ya na wo buso and I say be a ka ho and it manager and panisa yes one yes so about dia grow and Jeremy from Paul no some ordinary ball number 2 Emma Barca duru baby a utimi born 7 Emma ne ye also Netherlands ko kwa ni mu enso ma mo born chance 8 ne 10 ne aye 7 nyina nti akotan no yes sane man nyina kan bi anama coach ye fan Hans Flick abese kwan bi aso akotai wode onom anso adeba ye de update ama ye te for come new omo wi a yes city no also already not that no our 99,000 and 354 German say kan say come new stadium no ebefa at Real Madrid adiano na just 104,600 seat and about come new woman new stadium amano kasa Barca for ne ya woman some I heard him say ne amano kasa no woman some about me in Tampaswa and no some I update alba now German seconds about when I was at Boston already be 2 days ago and about to just one Laporta say we be say jinasa yentone swaba na Laporta be so jinano yesu ran be so ye sign kasiye pa baako sɛ be abato on be sa to abano ade amano na wan opena omo opena nyina no what the Man City akodan na ye fa no Julian Alvarez and some akawo enti Argentina ni akodan na ye fa no Julian Alvarez no report am say kan say name ye so yo bia Barca president no sunya wono some ade akodan no and so ebeba achasa no aye kakra efi omaso adeba ma men fanto no say anura meka cho say Man City ani akodan na ye fa no say Danny Olmo omon komano nam from kra na and said them pejaye the urban no pen sam say you say Man City for the fusa Jack Grealish diana elkofom and to send ye unya to say bia Danny Olmo aba Olmo etimi body faso Olmo etimi bobenkum eti Danny Olmo yeso mu pushi omo presse wo mo hwanem se acha ebia next week no wo mo som ebetimi ayama akodana ye fan se Danny Olmo ensom aba Liverpool for so ha wo mo kama Barca fan acha se wo ye Barca fan na wa gye o se bia an ana ebia Liverpool no ana wo so Penny Williams on timinto ana ebia akwara no so bobo Barca bema wan hwa anyoma be force you because me no ka say Liverpool for what did you say? Woman some about me from Nico Williams at Denaba. Macabo Yasamachro ka Liverpool for story and none pay and some and say men rule on my outers as a sikena. I have 45 million pounds no woman about me at now Paris Saint-Germain after Liverpool and Manchester United. Yesterday the last best at 24 hours and the club best the last 2 days alcohol 3 days in your face and a moment saying on the PSG and it's Liverpool ni man you for no one man kasa make your intentions clear one man catch Lee Akodana your friend Lenny Sompa woman so peno and the sabio di cat TB so and the number from sabio or no one more pena gentani at Janade one more kind of crunning in Sompa woman some apacotano Manchester for on say Mumba some of them are Kurana Fansa Jean-Claude Todibo and some Abba Ayabokua your Fansa Manju now my number somebody are Kurana ban on say just a conflict of interest in Nisi Aya Gerard Cliff Adia and a Manju Ababe to say shareholder and into Mrana and say Muntimin transfer by an Emmanuel report to me say can say lawyer biono I was Switzerland your friend Jean Paolo Montineri onom and I know Casa report about say Mayu Adaman so for Moncokas na on can be Emma Bobo consider Bea Jean-Claude Todibo and some about me Finley straight and some Pocrano Nisi Ababa Bonnebo and some Ama Manchuano and some story Dema Yetofano Pai I was sure so me no Casa Lukaku Diano Metisa and your Bobo Cafaris and Napoli woman says so many are prepared in my Canada Sanan Cobas and Kabia swap to Biniade Namum Yasu Quantum say Shamu Canasa or reference Lukaku Diano and Num Ababam Arsenal Abacasamo Ben Chilwell on loan yes Chelsea for Quancobiemu and Ankama so my ready say Yomani Bobo Kua your fans Arsenal and some other discussing and some update about one seminal yet the emulator for Mon franchise Facebook network and drop you all the same no yet was live on Sompa 93.1.
We were definitely an improvement on what we did in the last game. We definitely showed more with the ball, and we've kept the defensive solidity. So important to win the group because you control your own destiny. Doesn't mean you get an easier tie because the nature of this tournament means that you can be pitched in anywhere. But I think you never want to look back having not topped the group and spiral into tough matches where people can then accuse you that because you didn't win the groups, then you've ended up with a tougher draw.
Yes, and no vow say BBI find it.
Oh, fancy Yamadom. Oh, yeah, fine. I was where
Kakra Ben, there's Abria, me make from boy.
When now was Saugit in my way, yeah. No much she did.
Oh, and yet. I say Southgate win and anchor man you for pen on.
But England for still a moped so keeping England for near or maybe keeping but no
one or very sign.
Or heard you man away na I say no man should enter to dim from one until ye young chair here for na yen chair tea for na yen some makwaba be men from Russia so fancy. So share group a bo na or France womb or Netherlands womb now or Poland womb na or Austria now where UEFA coefficient almost year na nature say and na group na ye more temper and so Euros yase and where year tournament countries are na tag as favorite be to say France many believe say with what they've done in the last 2 World Cups they will come into this tournament and said they see who sa na be there no be timi they've been struggling but they were in this group. In the first game, we needed to tear Austria. But Austria came back stronger. And over the last 2 games are Austria ball aside France game. And no crown a own goal in the France winning game. So I give that and chain. Now we've seen a group France, Netherlands, and Poland. Now per UEFA coefficient, then your group are no more damper. Now Austria a top group no tells you a Juma rough run against what this Austrian team. Because he is one manager, himself or a godfather of game pressing. And the teams are will do Juma, who how much your Juma. So where team we are, and yet team man that chance is be said they will be playing against teams to say France, Netherlands, Poland. After you see them say they are pressing, they are attacking. But you see that in this Austrian team or more, yes, I don't know, to perfection. We saw them against France. So when France winning game, but they were not bad. They played really, really well in that game, and eventually they lost the game there. But they played against Poland, coming from that pressure. I know one wants to say, Omalusu to France, Omoba, we need that game. In a game against Netherlands, a country all free group stage. After the next round of a year games to crowd or Euros no back open why this is their second time in their history. Now we need to qualified that and Kenya you come into the game with the mentality of winning Because a country like Austria will go against Holland there. You want to make sure say Ubenya respectable score line. But they came into the game, had their plans, they wanted to win the game. After say Omasaniate, but still they kept on and they won the game. Now I'm gonna topic group no and Rafa Timia Yajuma. Oh my approach go into games. They keep to a more structure. Or more bar the system they are playing. So they will press you and make sure say or magic ball no. So mu crab ball no so they do the things right. So they make sure say the needed results or pay when it comes to their attacking. And say the no. Sometimes football most of the times at the amount for down when you pano. Say crab ball. How was it organized? And at dear this Austria team wa. And now going to the next round, they are not going to fear any team. They look very solid. Make sure so keep you on shape. They are doing things the right way. A bit prevent the opponent from hurting them. And then they are working for Team Austria, and they are doing really, really well. Now, country be bano. They are in your tournament. Be in your teams are they come into the tournament. On a surprise package, and it seems that now Omuna AIS Adiano. Who are be in the run of 16 piano? You have a team to play. You go Austrian team, no yet team one. We have fancy, but almost system, no. How much you ball, and how much you keep your shape on and off the ball. Almost game press, you know. We a team now no more bar. I'm sure say we team elsewhere found and we've not seen the Virgil van Dijk we used to know in this tournament. But who say Rafael van der Vaart can be channel. But this is not the Virgil van Dijk we used to know. At this point in time, your back tournament say not top players with teams are Romua. We expect them so I'm going to be taking mantle, no, making sure say they are making things take from teams or mobile. But I've not seen that from Virgil van Dijk. If you look at goals are always says or more, anyhow, this is not a Netherlands team. Because a Holland team keeps the ball, keeps possession, make sure so Mona A dictated the pace and tempo of the game. But I've not seen such thing from this Holland team. It seems reference Koeman and the Chargers no need to make sure Virgil van Dijk needs to lead. One the captain of the team, he needs to make sure so one man and he's telling the boys each and every single time so they need to be on their toes so they'll get the things done. And yes, going forward now, but they are in a position where they a tougher opponent. And one here now film and so in the tournament. So Rafa to top this group, but Holland Fono needs to up their game because this is not the Holland we used to know. Gary Southgate in some now walking care cow. Sometimes, you know who I want to ask here. What topic group no? But one gets out national to dinner where the kind of performance are. Oh, they are England for no. Abra oba. A lot of players are doing move here. Now your target was favorite to win this tournament. Now now 3 games to match this kind of performance. One gets out and say, "Only Jumana is a no." But for you to say something that man for and one of a can, he's being stubborn. Stubborn not because they be a visa, but he's being stubborn with how he was setting the team. No, stubborn and they be through giving the chance to players who make my age, man. So Shadak Boye no my first half, and second half. No, when Gallagher was on the field, now only so now menu buyer. You see, say when now Gallagher was no, now the man children could yin famomo.
Yes,
he tried that with Arnold Amfa. Arnold is someone and that's how get crown for them tournament too. All of a sudden, he comes into the team, also know a ball or Medford.
Or because Klopp, Drew Baby, and they investing in system. Men try. And your tournament in so now, try. Or trials.
This point in time, I'm far. I know the Gallagher buy. First half, no, you Gallagher.
Sompa sport.
I saw her come menu bar parking as well. Gallagher then I red no. You see, say most of the times in the first half, 9 England for no half more. But come menu buy no. Utimu say omo pushy forward that no omo ejuma and oba it was improvement on the first half no omo bo against team my friend Slovenia and it tells you say he needs to take bold decisions. Come on you one person or take a risk. You just only to let them know say these are your respective roles on it Declan Rice. You explain roles to them and no one will make dinner partners when they are going to deliver for you. Come menu as we've seen Manchester United kakra no be boy no any England onya ne debut in game a obo no he's proven say if given the opportunity, if given the chance, yes, one start games that he's going to do well for my friend in England. He came into the game in the second half and we saw how he impacted on the English midfield. But Gary Saget see Debbie Omani Mobi each and every single time or never to bench. Now he or a big call so bet me in the next game. Either say you still go with your Arnold experiment Gallagher Bana say you still go with Kobe Manu with what he gave him in the second half. No, me sure so about back England for no what Southgate say he needs to start the next game at England and so one of the crucial games at England and he needs to start. Another person, Cole Palmer. This is someone he was coming to these Euros from a great season with Chelsea. This is a young guy the first time playing a full season at Chelsea season NDA. For someone obey to me say me bought under Pep Guardiola, but me free Guardiola say a struggling Chelsea. That alone, Crano tells you the mentality man no. Yeah. Because Pep, you know how it transform players or more young kwala, and most of the time almost higher left. But he decided that my playing time. He went to Chelsea, a struggling team. He goes to Chelsea. He was the only person that every week say he'll give you a consistent performance. We're going to the tournament 2 games. Mobi. Game with Obama in the 70th minute or so. The impact he had on the team is superb. Or Jibo and Bia teams or progressive bono. Or Jibo and Bia something is about to happen. This is the kind of person now. Omuhinya in their forward.
So Kopama versus Slovenia. Minutes played 19, shot on target. 1 as a first. Fouls in the final third.
Because attempted.
Southgate in Kaman for a kaka crabbing car. Pamoten Haga for Southgate.
No. What players are Obetimia money impact Unya teams and one team museum. We've seen how what if I render Jude Bellingham hopeless England team him. Say Jude bar. Ubebu say Jude na ehunu of Real Madrid niana. We've not seen the same Jude. We've not seen the same Phil Foden the Manchester City team. Of Fabo Bia when him said that be go and sweat him yaba. We've not seen the same Phil Foden. Yeah. This is the manager I can watch him. He needs to take bold decisions. Now Onya England team na rigid. Onya boys need to flow. Play their normal game as they know how to play. And he's going to enjoy on one casa for himself because the players will give him the results you need. Look at Harry Kane. Harry Kane needs to drop deep. How do you expect a striker to drop? You say Harry Kane side no ye no ye. But every single time we drop deep no say a yes supplies no corner and cost this bre. And it's evident in England born or more bono. So he needs to change the approach, Changing the approach, when you have a fair idea of what he needs to do. Kobe Manu needs to come into the midfield, on the Declan Rice. They need to be playing. Except Cole Palmer needs to be in the team. There is no 2 ways about that. With what he's done.
Southgate beating your bench to say Ebia Arnold, say Menu MS starting. Because one, Obesa and Arjun say Gallagher, Odesha Gallagher, Kobe Menu. Manager beats me that boldness. Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka. Sebia me drop Saka, Palmer me ball in the knockout stages.
The most important thing is you need results. So when it comes to this point in time, you don't even think about what people will say. You don't even look at the face of your players, You are only thinking about what to do to get the results done. And with what these 2 guys actually in yesterday's game, only option be I know 2 games. When the results are here, Gallagher first 45 minutes you need free Menu in the game our improvement. Palmer by our improvement. So what do? You bring them in to make sure say the desired results are open. Once what that's the most important thing. If you're a manager, sometimes you need to take crucial and bold decisions. And this time around, and they say Southgate is take it. Say the bring results now open. Because England are the kind of backlash I won or no I mean yes say be any day. Or but now not TTB. One who England for Harry Kane mo can and a player national team near the other. Almost no more rock go up. They see you and they talk as fans. The ordinary England fan feeling and no more feeling to make as said yes, cannot because of your former players. So so mutimi taking your up and tentem to make sure say omo adwuma enso etimi de mo ene se me bom paye bia mpaye me ba ne se Lukaku betimi nya lack na osego they say the no na woka no
dugudie
osego kura usuro so be celebrate ye kan senkenya saa goals a wahye no ene ye offside 3 goals a wahye in the tournament 9 offside o nka ye cut top scorers wo mu a nka bo Lukaku di but now Lukaku so wahye go mpo and man for say Lukaku for and why kese and why say but when ya 3 goals a na no was ruled offside ntene against Ukraine. I'm hoping say obenya steps no right. No obenya lack. No be shegu ni ebetimi because striker there. Emfa on sra yesrew. Emfa on de ye obia no. You need goals to make sure say saka sani nanom enso timi akọ. And Lukaku ko be o man numbers. E wo Belgium national team do be ko be apart from Chelsea. But be ko be o man numbers. So I'm hoping say net there you get in your man to make sure say goals betimi aba. Martinez nyane nsem na o kan no. Portugal your favorite. Your tournament be your favorite. You played 10 games in the qualifiers. 10 out of 10. You 36 goals. I conceded 2 goals. Your favorite target in Mohai. No, we've seen Italian side almost struggle. A woman say in the first game, Portugal struggle here, but they won the game. Look at how we see they take it on chain. What do you expect people to say? Portugal your favorite. He needs to make sure say or getting normal right. To make sure say they are winning this tournament. They are one of the favorites on major tournament, you know. And on by, you know, they've not been like France. They've not been like England. I am one of the favorite target. They are failing to perform. Portugal on air performing with the 2 games of Mabono. And how Musifa bomb games, you know, we've seen some bit Miyaji. And now Martinez need to make sure say when in the charges, you know, and so to get the job done. That's the I hear Bia Epe. And so we are this ABA on your Ronaldo fan. And now so
oh, Mate, me that say Varas and me ba Michael Hona, Mr. Bodu, Edenediana Bana, tell you so. Connected energies and no Bomadian so be Josem card and yena. Our mountain so Jaudo Ghana card be registration, be register your SIM card Nankasanwasa register, tell you so cash. Our the best in this count charges our so. I just come be the internet no and so our both mobile. And I feel fist and so ntia say bow ema dwumede bia wo network ne dibia na manioma and so aye simple ema communication ye kama ana chese wo browse internet no so ni ade video calls and zoom calls ni nyina no and so ebe kama tell us say connecting energies global K recruitment agencies so mo dwuma mo aye na dwuma dema amwa ni nyina no ye pe mason for ye pe steel fixers ye pe fabricators and a foreman ye pe welders and alpha make out say just say crane operators and a driver for na mutimichi heavy duty trailer ni nyina no ye pe mo amamon so much medwane abedi free medical insurance and free accommodation or salary range between 3,600 equity 30,340 Ghana ni nyina no and so depend o category arch social and to global K obetimi erema bomodin say onem penfo no ebeka sa number na ye ba kope 0552832681. That's on the global K and so and Kasa Shadrack. Real quick, young Mike, say BBI find it.
I don't fancy BBI come.
Boko, Miss One that for my year naba. Sir, me papa DM say me papa dinechi. Yeah. Oya papa na dey call 2012. Yeah. Na fe na meswa emu ansoko. Ono so ataso. I had dream pa na.
Unfortunate. Oh
yes. I don't know. Me papa na send pa abene mua. Nyame adman next week 3rd of July. Na be dan wo empeme wo tafo busua fie wa former so na fie apa
wo to celebration of life.
Oh yes. Kwa wo to so community center. Oh yes.
94th celebration.
Abene mua. Yeah. Me kai susu an bronya bebie kwa na yesta ba ku bi wa brocho the bicycles na ba bibira. Na me kwotena so no pa na onim na be na o medi o mo no de.
Ya waso den no. Enti
nyame fa so akra nti ya ha dwempa.
We a celebration of life.
Sure man here dutum. Omo ne pia ma me nti o se me ye na me wo so.
All right. Fancy Yanshas on this note. Me who this picture from the Copa America. I didn't say shame in crime pan. No pay crime. The motivation will fit.
Okay.
Sharak minim so bet me the picture not to swear. And I say Argentina player Nico Gonzalez. I know the Chile player back who name say me yaw my own baby. Yeah. And the first year about me 3 year one, clinging on to the past. I think at times. Yeah, past no I can't share because we can't let go of the painful memories. You maybe ye dear nya inti amade bia no ye kai ye chi ye kai no maybe aye twemu a na share so my intimi overcome. So the message is simple. If you hold on to the past, it will drag you along a messy path, and one share yeah the future no any positive. The only way you can have something to do with the past near learn from the better experiences. You may be a koya uncle ye, but DNT now yes, a day sa your man uncle ye nearby. What is it that I'm fan your men ye usia sadi any frame, but let go of the experience, learn the lessons, and then let go of the past so you can fully focus on the future and plan well today. So if you hold on to the past, one share it will drag you away. Say player no ne ho ade Chile player no ho ade and also a player never grass. So now you funu that from into a true assessor na the work. That is how the past can drag you, and it will drag you into a place you don't want to be. Exactly. And then focus on now and the future, because now no old dream past ni hunti won't mean to plan. But if you forget about it, it means you have a lot in your mind that you're emptied, and then you can plan and focus on the future, which will be positive. Let's use football to motivate ourselves. Two, and I'm would be about Ricardo Calafiori. Yeah, good. And then I may run into details. When life gives you lemons, learn to make lemonades. Kasa omododo na taika. Say emfa one de abrabona na obrane beto ball. But you have the pencil in your hand. Write your own script. Ebeye papo ebeye bonio. When a wikita trade ya na wotro. So write a good script about you. Ebema a positive impact. In life, you will never get everything pepe. And I will nyan your maso so chesa. Ebi beba, ebi mba, ebi bekoye, ebi nkoye. So the opportunity to turn what is not so positive into positive, no, eyawa nekitao. Inti se eba na bobo huwa, your problem. Eba na wo mene na wo dane na, nekoye demao. And that is the story of Ricardo Calafiori. Oya wine. He's a footballer, just 22 years of age. But today, he has been one of the brightest talents. Ya showcase yomo ewo the Euro 2024.
Juve crebe fan sample.
Juve nkomo no mo ni Bologna ede no. Omoko bisa Bologna. Bologna for ne say mo 50 million euros mo famra. Ama o mako mo chikakra. But in terms of say omo agree with the boy ne de omo wiya ne sa. This boy is having his career. Say ofra kwosoro no ye fast track no. And this is the explanation. We ankasa Obo eye Roma. The natural position aye titi no woman no. Aye left back.
Yes, number 3.
Aye obo number 3 position. So left back no at Roma no deputized the ma Spinazzola. Spinazzola was part of the Euro 2020 squad that Italy the J tournament no. Na Spinazzola count. Anameboa. Good. Now Spinazzola and a neighbor. Now we are deputized as a Bofra Kuma and Aye Fonseca. And to obey a Juman, but and to mean so any bebre. So he was let go. Ye jana kwai manekoi. Wabolon wa genuine pain. But club by a ton no man ball permanent no was none other than Switzerland, FC Basel. And Calafiori was sold to FC Basel for cheap. Sika at the ton crowd and do 5 million euros. This was in 2022. And not call FC Basel or born a homodine, but he excelled as a left back. Good. Then when Thiago Motta and Bologna Benyan Kitahudi, they decided to bring him back to Italy. Omoko fane back by no. And Thiago Motta no and make the adjustment to his playing position. And to this time around, when I him say, oh, left winger, left wing back, left back no. Now he was used as a left centre back and he excelled. And he didn't call left centre back or you'll be me position to me. He took it in a stride, learned because he's young. And Uswa, that is the best time to learn. And the Utiye, oh you're young. So the best time to learn a lot of things from your youth. Unfortunately, your youth so you mingle with peers, they influence you negatively. And they almost say almost and Ruby back be all the total so now you're blue.
And only panocrow feel
good. The best time to learn in life. A lot of skills.
A banner crana bimu say first who used to bicycle na ebia o tube no nya poncha muso e no de so no. And kwasi bi.
Say sole. So fancy. The best time, the fertile time for any person. See a bit me your skills no. From your youth, from 16, 17 now by 24, you should have learnt by bare 5 skills. Just this is the best time. And the best time for him to learn, he's 22. By now 21. So he learned how to adapt and play efficiently as a centre back. And then they didn't draw. Now originally, Italy line up for centre backs. Now Francesco Acerbi, Bastoni, then Scalvini, Giorgio, Atlanta boy, Then Ono Calafiori, then Yebenya Bongiano. Then Acerbi Pry, Scalvini Swepra. It means options na no form no. E prenti wafra basro. Then left centre back here, Bastoni. There is no way Yebebo ahead of Bastoni. When Italy did not have an established right centre back, they decided, say, let's try Calafiori there. And it has worked like magic. Not just in this tournament, but in the friendlies of Mobo Inibi. So, a idea, coach, he's just played centre back for 1 season. Centre back position, we're born just for 1 season.
Under Mota.
With Bologna. Under Thiago Motta.
Yeah,
or but 3 back to me, but 4 back.
Yeah.
But just 1 season. Look at where it is taking him. And only baby Pejano, Edina Barbedu. So, if you want to be great, it does not come when you are comfortable. At times, in uncomfortable situations, when conditions are not so ideal, and I would me yeah, a big greatness eba. So we are comfortable there, and you're saying there, I do only me than okay. But greatness comes when you do the basics or the simple things, during uncomfortable conditions, unbearable situations. Utmi overcome now yeah. I say when I nank ye need now, but wait me ye inquire. Am I a kind the great ones and when namsa kwine so pepepe Maldini. And Maldini birthday. Maldini started as a right winger and now right midfielder. Nenayanka saw the bobono dominant foot na right. But you know Maldini ye juma kesieno as a left back and then a centre back.
Be crying him so left too.
Good. Fabio Cannavaro. Unim so or a centre back wajini din for Italy. Cannavaro started as an offensive midfielder. And through uncomfortable situations is only when you're able to transform yourself. Now after that transformation, ana wo peja beye kesiye. So when we go through changes, nyoma bi sisini entiasia, yen sua se ye be mini na ya pem de akoyenim eno na de kese na ewe yemu. Away from the motivational pieces anyway, fancy, let's do real football talk. England, the issue I have with them, they say there needs to be a change. If England don't change, don't expect anything different from the Omdiamayo tournament. I'm telling you for a fact. And change no a radical.
Coach because these are players are more respective clubs. Yeah. So unya players we now to me. Anyone heard the same manager about 3 back or the last Euros. So about 3 back or the last World Cup.
So the first point of change.
My England born here for possession go. And for what has changed?
So the first point of change for the England national team. Gareth Southgate. There needs to be a change. Change in his approach, not changing the person Gareth Southgate. Yen to me, you need from coach from Famba. And yanka confusion need the da media ne be anything. England come out tournament ne be on crank. So Southgate needs to change in his approach. One, the lineups are questionable. The times he's wanted to throw in changes on the lineup, or end up confusing the lineup more. Enra, the first point of the confusion buyer was Trent Dieno. Good. I can use you in a position, but the role now may assign the amount. And to me, my own position.
Yes.
If you want to use Trent in the midfield, then it should be part of a midfielder. Allow no ma ne biggest asset, ne attribute no a daddy. Trent is a creative force. If you want him to create, don't give him defensive burdens. So opeso creative, o de ne be show team or create Liverpool team na no be shema or bomb midfield no. A midfield 3. A flat. And here the little right side of the midfield, he drafts in kakra no ten only center circle him, but he's more on the right than central. So he's able to do the distributions no or create chances at ease. Or to me piako him ebo shot ni biya nesa. In the England setup, obo a 2 pivot. Na sa double pivot na obo no. So when the Trent can declare rise and it means you are demanding of Trent to say on your defensive duties. That one too, a behano because onya energy no we pe obesanso dia ko enim akoye se ejuma no. So Trent in the 2 games no boy, he was creating. But the overall numbers in terms of defensive ni way no and a never form. And these are the issues. Now yes, Obesisa, why not the neighbor? You bring in Conor Gallagher. Say solution ni there, anka wasa anka di progress eba. But Southgate's solution rather drew England back and the creative problems. And to anka sabe rectify in the second half with Kobe Mainoo. So the first point of change, Gary Southgate. Then it goes into the other changes also. I am stating here again. Me say the front or the 3 attacking midfielders are England one. Saka, Bellingham, Foden. They are not complementing enough. Obo players were ni more. E was so mushe omumukina. Anything ye timi benya we be to say, oh, MNS. Ye benya a year way Madrid mo dey cry then. Bale, Benzema, BBC. Then there was Robbery, Ewa Bayern, Ribery, Arjen Robben. So the front line should be complementing. But England, the complex nature of it, they say, paradoxical. They say, confusing. One, I am stating here bluntly, it will be difficult for Foden and Bellingham to gel together.
Bench.
Yeah. It will be difficult for Foden and Bellingham to gel together. Shadrach, my England positional way no famaye. So on the positional way to Toswa, you will see clearly Foden and Bellingham, they are overlapping each other. Almost circles was Obia circle at it in team kama. Foden and Bellingham they pair a bosso. This is the direction of play. Into the Foden the person or the boy and no Biana Bellingham person and only one person can use the ball at an instance or during a transition. If you look at the 2 players, Bellingham is more effective as an all-rounder. But if you are looking for a creative force, somebody who can dribble in the middle and even take shots, I think Foden is better than what Bellingham does. And the numbers show, even in this England team, Baby Ayabo Foden, Sharafa Wayne Tuso. Or the Toswa, clearly, you see the dribbling success rate of even Bellingham. No, our form, just compare and contrast. And that screen is no. What is Bellingham's successful dribble rate? 39%. Foden there say 86%. You need somebody who is a schemer. Anything they see a bit more fair. Jude Bellingham say Zidane without dribbling skills. He's a good player. Me you be am free but me catch was a tournament win a better thing. Ancelotti is not Southgate. And the players at Madrid no, they will allow Bellingham to shine from the middle because Obianu won't feel about Behano. There is Toni Kroos to help progress. Chouameni to break lines. Bellingham free to move. Vinicius and Rodrigo no, or more typical wingers. But in the English team, you are Foden who loves to enjoy himself in the central zones. In Finfi, one Bellingham person didn't queen. Foden ne beba ho. Hurricanes will beba ho. The ground or the space is too minimal for all of them to excel. Fancy.
Meza, where Mr. Bodu Medasi, my member so real quick na fee. I bedding common so now or crutch trains. I say mumre. Na mumma jemo kaftan. I deba kone send fabrics no using no. Fabrics no aye kama. Enti kaftan. And I saw crutch trains a pamau. Simple open baku enemy no so pam. Maku 5 or chow baku for free. Obeso nya political suit. A fee wope kaftan vest eshem wope 3 pieces and a casual wear ni nyina no enso ayo crutch trains and a beboa asuya boa junction omo chese snit flat e ti won ma pay and our crutch trains ewa ono eye juma better still ya bomode anso be frɛ eye 0244 074367 program bi awo ye be bia wo ko bia ene chese dwumade bia wo de bia no be boa ma neoma aye fine e dia ma 21st clinic so be boa ama chese wanya wa yaresa ne kama expert in aye sciatica aye 21st clinic na me ka so tra modern laboratory scan services ho ya de bia help ya no wo buy be tu ase e dia ma system ene ye wo ya ana se bia wo sciatic nerves no mpena wo chi no ba ko sugar ama the pressure e to aye wuntini ne so we aye 21st clinic and so and a besha bow ama jobi a wote aso 9 aso aya 9 mi no ama aka kwanyoma wontimi kika ho nyina no eno enso beja ye osunwane e won kranza watachiman ye won kran domi market oboase council quarters court junction kumasi a ehwa overseas junction anya yira kwan 0540 311 311 0249 311 2121 clinic and so ebejo so man your man so I fine edama yenya na fe yene express group empany for den kaso penny na ho ye de
nyame adom me ho ye na so ye
nyame adom bibia fine bibia fine some mo de mo akwantu ye simple
papa ye man ye simple
man mo ye illusionist and mo ye magicians and because as in things will be as oh mama na ya kamuda.
Yeah, that's true. Ye magicians you follow simple processes. I would say I'm going to send bebre no purely and kratasem.
Okay.
Also to kwaya ko bebu ko broni kroma the obeka bia obe prove. Inte and kratasem purely. Na the aya ne say ye focus so ehwe say the ehia se wo se ye bia no ya ye ne ye. Ena man ye ma no se de govokase ya mana ye simple no. Ye ntwitwa bibia nhihye baabia de wo se ye hwe se wo de ba no ye hwe ma wo de ba eni ho a ye boa ma otimi gada ne ma ne nyina kama na ye tumi aye ama no ayeye ntia na mankufu ho a basa o mse o ase ye magic bi ye magic
as o mo conjure no ma because obi kwa wonya
yes
ba mo de mo ko tuma na nipa na nya na
yes because ansana ye be mo akọ embassy say koye biometrics anako for interview no na de wo say ye do fam bia ye do fam on say nipa bebre o me pese mitu kwan ye ti wo obi fam pese mitu kwan say o pese o tu kwan kwan be o pese o kokra
onim
de o kan ne say pese mitu kwan pese me koye adwuma o koye adwuma be obi san so ye adwuma ba kra wo Ghana o se me ye adwuma na pese me koye adwuma o baby nti simple question was say adwuma ba na pese o koye minim adwuma bia but you know adwuma bia so ani ho ani di adwuma bia.
That's right.
We have to be specific. Yes, start free ho na ye sha se eboaboa we ehihye ne ma nyina ma ne sisu pepepe nti ansa na ye beka kire say ko embassy ko ye biometrics ana ya prepare say echina o ko interview no na ya make sure say ye de ne ma gu na kwa pepepe nti na ye expect say o the good news ena baba.
Okay, but boy nkomo say office na ye den o.
Okay, me da siminia nti anopa de me focus o baby kakra anopa me focus o Canada student visas and education ho asem na ye wo ho a ye ti nipa bebre me pese me ko Canada unim o mai bia se de tie na e wona nhihye sebio ye wo ha yai obi antumi sorry mbomra studios ana o mbomra edan mu so obeye de ope
yes
uja nipa bebre beba so obeye de ompe nti obi ka se bebese me ko Canada na ye hwe nipa kro ni stance ne ma owo ba bi o free ni de owo nyina na ye checkia na ye hwe se obi wo certificate at least SHS certificate kosra ya na yetu for say krona wo koso no emra wom ehihede wom said e be ya obekwa kodu na ho nkyerɛw na unkonya problem on kratasemunti ene yemfa se uko school na ukonso a yehwe se ubenya school a ɛho asɛm denden ma na betumi akɔ na owie a on kratasem asisi super paper.
That's right.
It anopai dia me focus Canada wo mo mpeso mo school or Canada nyina sabre mo still schools ni bebre that so accept applications for September intake.
Okay.
Most of the Canadian schools now are normal close some applications in term because Africa higher visas are teacher Ghana Nigeria mo visas are check omutimi ma hold di be 3 months.
Almost here born any say.
Me nim dey how omutimi hold ma ne kwachiri nti ya na omukluso mo ya mantem said e be ya se embassy for no kra che so mbe release visas na ubetumi enya ansa na time na ba na nipa bebre ewo SHS certificate ebimu wo diploma ebimu wo bachelor's degree ebimu kra wo master's degree usually omo master's degree nkra say me dem nko school biem akọ school no a me nko biem no kre nanso so no ya na ye pese ukoduru a ohun nkyiri wonti ye ka say for school no ko na uduru a this student visa econo a double as work visa also for you. Yeah, na nipa be me per work permit visa.
There be.
It doesn't come that.
As in school no ko nyina kra no timi boy juma.
Oh yeah, juma.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, uko school no ye ma emre a odi yeah juma. Uni mini any December could be. Nze me breaking wa ha. And say nipa bebre ya no mo SHS certificate, and no more diploma. No mo fie no nkwa ani mo bebre between 20 and 30 years. What the crowd could do 35 years cry. Or more Canada for vocational schools be.
Wow.
Any courses be a okoya easy for you to get to the job market. Na ye ni school ba could be
radio okwana do banku tano da say no. Oh wow. Nice.
Partnership be.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, you say course no
Sompa Sports.
Now the one you happen to be sunyade.
The one I can
the one I can practical to say I see the work intense.
Even one no cry now would you sunyade no cry say still is woman between their boy juma.
Uni many December ko. O ya many pebi mo na omo attestation letters by aye or movie ses no. On the school no quiet chiro na watch you obeko class be 2 hours, obeko 4 hours, 5 hours. Now what you need na sa particular school you are making. Ubeko class 24 hours the whole week.
The whole week. Na say dia kan nyina the boy juma.
Dia kan nyina the boy juma. 24 hours and abeko class. And sa class no beko for 1 year. Enye additional theory gidi.
Wow.
You just a practical thing. Said okay, oh kwala do be.
No when nyina ko boy juma
kasa. We cry culinary arts. Any restaurant management. We know you manage some adeba a woman say nipa bebre mpo omo koye master's course na omu we they end up working in restaurants.
And asasa na be because one of the Enti nipa no be background na what titima we penin kwa ofa adwuma
efo nti we no yama onfie mienu yesi fa afe baako eye esuade wo school ho o second year no school no edo be ma Canadian employer na ade ba ko a enika wo Canada ne sese only Canadian employer ye adwuma for 1 year. There is this pathway Canada for kwan bebra offers you permanent residency. Your friend ba ko LMI labor market impact assessment. Se okoye sa vocational course we are na ye do ma Canadian employer eye adwuma 1 year. Mre that labor market impact assessment no ho ade ba ko say only Canadian employer eye adwuma for 1 year
automatically
utimi apply for it. Inti de ye bo ankrofo we hu ne say o de wa wo diploma bia na wo SHS certificate. Sometimes people are afraid say oh my results no and chemistry minya D7 no ahwan. Yes, there is a partnership by new schools yako. Omunim say ye Ghanaian students ye can brofo ye de brofo nation dey ya no mu check sa na man titru say officer o ba no o communicate a obeti ase Nti ye no mo akọ a certain agreement, they know that students from Ghana ye the brofua ni sua de. Nkyere ya de. Nti wo de o certificate no, once it is SHS certificate, utumi de ba. Ye ni omo I agree kyerɛkyerɛ mu because student are there amo a obako ni nyina no. Omo anya problem with communication.
Sompa sports.
Yeah, Emma no crying hard we say we said that theory work bebre.
Be practical.
Sua duane no akakra. Sua say dey manage restaurant kakra. Sua say dey manage hotel kakra.
Open bobo numbers na me baby obi hwem obehu because as o am ya hu Canada ni too much because
we teacher na
so we see try dem dey see also because say dey okobo mo nim say ebi asemenya Canadian employer na me ne adwuma within a year kwa na say menya we say dey ba come direct permit also go through ebi school na sama
yes
oh
Ocha dia
we kwa number no say me kwa say me timi for that na Canada na say nyin pa ba ko be Canada na say me boa
so ora kwa me o
ora kwa me wona da
enti baby a be tina dia o o kwa no atam ko so ba
oh basa
Me only me bebo numbers na ma.
No ma hear me pa.
Bebo numbers na finally my main ka we na me bebo numbers na me sure nko. Yeah na afi mu no nkofo bebre e wo problem with most Canadian schools because na schools no bebre eji students are omuni baabi o mbema o matena. Nti students no call mu stranded. Okọ afi na okọ hwe odan. But this particular institution are making omu accommodation for every student that comes. Omo de hu bibia be kirew ama wahunu say me kwa me ti school mu ho. Nti it's just an easy way out for all of the students. Na me de your number no be
Canada nkomo we de
me de your number no be tuja na ekire no obia
bo numbers na by na
and em say your numbers ni mienu a edi hene pa but mesem nam de two bia ka tada dipa bebre from say ya na nkrofo gina so
say na chese mo boy juma no
good nti your 05555 5 near 5
0 and a 5 and marku 5
ane 0067
0067
na your 0249
0249
000 448
448
and MSN nam the numbers two aka ho your 0552
0552
82
77 87
and there was 0594
0594
580 183 yes
Express Group Hanmo he Kumasi ade say
Kumasi ha yawo Asafo labor roundabout and na yawo branch back on so airport roundabout
okay
when you now kwa
okay pa I'll say ba phone be so enche bi am phones be so still na pia be say they keep calling my phones are still ringing Express Group and for and on mom friend na on chemu ne dem say twaso mo pankomo bi aka wache bi na opening ne mo amon so ebedine kama ye corporate ka be ba ye ba fi na Mike mo say sikasa na mo de no anuane no
$50 million
yeah mo de no ade anuane
e bet me adru omo no anuane for
Alex no
anya outlets
na for
omo ye adwuma volunteers security for anyway it was a whole a year
how many weeks in the All African Games
yeah in 18 days I bet me
18 days
yeah and don't forget
about 3 weeks
your pre-event and so they didn't just spend the 18 days say the politics anyway in to nchen I bet me adru
$50 million
say the politics no to nchen fancy I bet me adru
mate
because ya no anuane keke o nya no ma anuane ye no a ana nopa ewia enwumre you are feeding
drinks count
tens of thousands of people.
That's right.
And that forms out.
Okay, Mate, me that's it. Well, Jan's toothpaste and a Jan's toothbrush and a pebito. We ram ever just wear doom piece at Kedget around about and yena ever just your Jan's total care, Jan's herbal, and a Jan's whitening and a fake toothbrushes and all. Your Duke, our Duchess, your Prince, our Princess, and Quadia account. Your base, you choose to be an ebow, Emma or Tetra, my so a tosso come out the dear Granino.
wobɛte ne da wo brush utit moja frusi ase bebe jai brush rera sentem amaduane a wodi de ahyehye wo se ase ene kyese ama eye wo gam ase eyi kokone ne nyina na bɛkɔ na wonum nso atenwan ama wonum enso ayehwam jazz toothpaste and jazz toothbrush 0501 390337 0501 390338 cloud internet says open internet fie uhia bi offices monumum companies no banks and institutions schools ambasamo ye internet setup money cloud internet and for no and kasesans internet is stable fast and just a bonus from my wi-fi and hotspot ye bema on here can say CCTV installation and among digital security locks just a fie monumum bibia be here bibiano cloud internet empany for ne bayama ye hwe ye ni akire ye tech kwana so ababi e fa no top high ofro car catch a mate ni so obesi our top high and as a taxi driver no also call top high obesi udua ubusa obi abecho cloud internet 0244 6019 33 0202 699 110 yenko break kamera bana ya babeto aso yenko mra
na metesa wo ba no se wo kɔ Canada.
Woko suku.
Na yesi ajape aba no nso okɔ na nso no de okɔyɛ adwuma.
Mese amanfo akɔ no. Enya gro.
Jaye no ho na de won kɔ saa no.
Express Group boya.
Express Group.
Yes, Express Group. Obia na nia bre. Bese otukwa akwa ama no ne de. Wo de obekɔ simple. If you want to study and work in abroad in any of the advanced countries like Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany, they will take you there. Next year visit and now turn so we call Dubai, Canada, UK, USA, Australia, and Germany numa what they call say ya juma so what they call Dubai, Qatar, and South Korea. And if you want to write an international test like IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, GRA, and GMAT, they will assist you to write. Kumase Asafo Leba Runabout wa and crying Kanechi First Light, Tema Community 18, Lashibi Groin Filling Station, Sunyani Silver House, High Court, Tamale, Ayama Building, Tamale Teaching Hospital, Takrade Market Circle, and our offices. Our my bebre so telephone 055550067 and 0249 000448.
Mamisha time HH heba Mr. Bina unumi and ya wat dropa a draw Ejadro say, mani peduan kwamwa no enya hoden na akwatia yare en twen yare ansan wakwa koto fire wadro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time TIME ebedwaso no wono a na the time HH heba Mr. edia bedwaso akra wonyanya mfisia dumienu enum bi wo pemfo ene oba wo ma akra nufo enso enum bi time HH heba Mr. wo benya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so wo pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH heba Mr. Ejadro say FDA agye edwadie nkratoe atum
the ones that now from toothbrush no why and toothbrush no ninya Ashford
na ninya Ashford there na so evident no way
who that the evidence ben ninya Ashford toothbrush.
Oh sweetheart, Ashford toothbrushes no you want different types she abena dey amoku hu Ashford Princess and obra kodudie no so Ashford Galaxy wo die na ira no so Ashford Evident media so Ashford Executive and now media no so Ashford Friendly
without Ashford toothbrush.
My dear, Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear. Papa, moto. Ne to me bow dodomi ye dani bia akwashisha ho. Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive, ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes. Fibo Ventures na kofabe daso. To phone friend 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934. Ashford toothbrushes. They will soon need.
If I shop, I'm a shot your bag.
Brade, and that's of him.
Not tell me about Michelle and see about Queen Wayne and say.
Bra, said your time about Mister, as your Jimmy fearful, and Yadia about ever so.
Really, I know this offending now.
Bra, so make us a midi time about Mister Huadancia. We are singing now about Timinka. It is some malaria. Where do any time about Mister?
I never go, dear, no matter what to me any deal. What do any time about Mister? A drink and your ma or bar waffle fruit. Dear, what ma for down for any aquada when you fear do you and son of the time about Mr. Drabino. She said, walk a hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3D malaria be answer.
I also time me TIME. Time about Mister. I feel malaria fever be than is Ziba, a woman. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a namu. FDA aji a judging cratoi at home.
Brakasa ya duaba wanso a ne dwumadi wo nipadua biara pom den ene na brabo mu ne hienye pa enye brakasa nko nuaba ne haban bi te se kwunsusu a abonwono ne dia akeka ho no kura enwanunu ahodo a ekwa animu yi ankasa brakasa ne sa nuaba yi binom ne akeka bom dia afa abefo kwan so a ye dia pricare brakasa powder siesi nipadua na baako ahodo no ho ban afri mpani yade ne yade ahodo pi ho fa enkodate dia ma baako freduane anopa ne anwumre anafa enkodate dia ma baako woni suhie yeti anopa ne anwumre wobra wodidi awie ubenya pricare powder to Kingswalk Herbal ne Heroes Herbal Accra Okesi Drug Lane Dani Herbal Kumase Mensa Takrade Mose Pharmacy ne Greenlight Pharmacy Sunwane Cash and Carry Supermarket Asantoa Herbal ne Bibidro Depot Techiman Sewa Herbal Mampong etufo mfre 0550 19 15 14 Pricare powder eye aduane san ye dro FD ahwehwe sankratu mu agiatum
Efiewura nom mo fam asomfa mekakra na enje sama bakrom mo amodan ho papai mo ensuoso no nom fam no amekho nyina frofro any leakages ahodo eham wo mu fi iPon2 contractors added the polystyrene insulation aba eno na babua medan na papai no ene ensu a eno nom dan ho amekho nyina frofro no eto nyina betwa iPon2 contractors say so what to blocks na wia enhia so be plaster kra bi omo wo fiber cement plastering mortar ye dey fa dan ho nyina enhia so be to cement ontwa anwia na wonhia painting so esanse iPon2 contractors and the fiber cement plastering mortar no efa ho wia ebe te se ya painting dan na wiempo enti dan ho be so na ha fefefe iPon2 contractors ama sese de ne ma yefo e de ma fie wuranom ne bo nso da fom na efe wo de your dan so echemfie pi na emfa ehyew bia so e ma dem iPon2 contractors are expert in construction interior and exterior decorations e wo fie ahodo nyinem de hia ni so oba from 0555 118684 Shishayan
Ewa Abrepo Junction ship mu a eben JP filling station
iPon2 contractors wo we die enso bia no nom ye dan bie dan ni nyina so be ya fafi bo Original Games 2024 Ewole monko Ghana's all-time top scorer, former Black Stars captain, Samuel the Baby Jet at the Original Games 2024 edition of the best so Original Games, a mini Olympics, just a mantam doing sia walk, my Ghana muno, women now be sia can mu ebi. Now the Tiani said, we are babuno, so your bar and now Bema, when you finish here, a do what air kono, you are can see outdoor, ebi any football, volleyball, arm wrestling, boxing, athletics, basketball, table tennis, and a lawn tennis. So nimsa gwemubia oyadia, but what do you call your website? www.originalgames.com. Nako register Emma Omantamu. The only registration no ebia Ghana card, and now o passport or national health insurance card or birth certificate. And on how to register. So your registration here, you be my data. O de be ko mantama uomunumu. No akwaye justify your inclusion. O madi mo nipe mantam no ebefa wo. E de wo aka one final team a wade ba the grand finale ebeba so 4th November e wo enkrano eho. Eho na trophies, medals, ani a chede ahodo a edaso no. Mantam no nyina ebehia no mo dia face so embenfosia magani amagashia ani ehu amagaho. Sa wo penchemu bi afre 0267 084048. Jumedie so person so asene announce sponsor Call your website www.allregionalgames.com. All Regional Games 2024. And
So wallpapers, papa OP wallpapers, and American for amount. So wallpapers, decorative offices. So fee and sorry. Say perhaps a hotel. Baby Bia wallpaper, dear do Juma Biano. OP wallpapers, Efro. Yaman wallpapers, a macho blind curtains. A band of bedside lamps and so OP, MR types, or mark shapes. Colors out Nina. Ubenya Biato, Ewana Sweho. Say open LED backlight, Eddie above flash screen a chia, and also OP, Ebemo. So self ring lights, out of phone bishim, OP wallpapers, and a bema self ring lights. OP, Ewo Kumasia Doom, first floor, Nana Kwesiajman building, Tafo GNTC building, first floor, and a chronom, or barrier on the market and a dianimshe. So open wholesale, and answer retail, any OP, any in South. Free OP, our 0540 353750.
The Mama Kwababa, Gentleman Dental. Gentleman Dental Clinic, you do my dear. Say you be CC will sing, now your bow sing her by Amawonum, and so Axi, and I say, or sing any more so I find to my part. If you fix one no, and I say, you type for the permanent one no, and also you see a ultimate aim to be, and no any friend the PFM bridge, and I say PFM crown. I feel you sign a cleaning services about your profession, no, your friend is killing and polishing. Say, Ibia and never be as a cinema, said you Okasa, it's me my pampan, and I the Ebo, no, Oba Gentleman Dental, yet Nina be a Gentleman Dental Clinic, Koforidua Central Police Station and Chenwa, and I would do and kind so sway Wonungwa, and atomic down, Domekwa being a runabout on so, and I would do Takwa the pipe one, traffic light and a pipe one, Yannick OGN Bank and with the same premises, and a Kachiman so your magazine market a quina soa, or anase opposite AY Ambe, and I would do Kumasi Abrepo Junction, Total Filling Station, traffic light na and if G runabout on, who free Total Filling Station, I have brought sign on a idio, a year you may free Eda Joda Popem Eda Memeda. With me, Afreya Homano, it was 055 913 9582.
Masa. Hey, I did come. Drying is one. No. What is na bojino? Na bojiseno. Na hana no. Stay. What's in your masa? Ha! The Fakroya, Brita. Fesiano. We don't have mesa for the good. I say, I click in here, Jumon. Ha! I click in. Masa dry where the movie that. I click in here, Juma. Fesiano. Enya. Masa. Ni bakura boy ready everything. Ma ko e na mana. I click it. Drawing pan. I click here, Juma. Drawing. I click here. This is new technique. Facia. Facia. No slow. So masa. Is it new technique? Biaba. Masa for no tea. Womuniate. Masa. So mo akra for here in state no. And omo here so that on be here. On be draw na to down. Etimi be pie so na mo masa. Womuniate o bla. She. Whatever. I click in. Baby. Ha! I do it. Almost out drone just once no mediama. Hey! One do Mujio. Sir, I will do not so I will cast a father player. It last now. And you saw what Uncle for drone at all down. Ha! Hey, come on, the first one we are brutal. I feel the boy what you did and see on what you have drawn out to down for last ano. I'm free coffee. Coffee. Your fast bra. Now we are both saying for now and the statue na den there. So Jonathan so. But hey. Your fast me Johnny more. Ha. Oh my. Ambra. Coffee. Oh yeah. What are you? Sure. Make a travel one on the name na craft for and state to Kumasi for a day. Sure. We don't make a craft for. Sure. O ma draw drone boot ni now. Masa. O ma draw boy ni na ka ho bla. Hey. Sure. Hey, that Jimmy no when him say artwork. O be ya na ho na fedi. Hey. We don't ma draw se ni boot ni na bla. Sure. Hey, o ma say ya ma no wataba ni na no masa. Nipa crowd draw we timi so free mass. Me donya me because we dey hu. Hey. Emom kuma se fortune do. What me draw you know. Na somebody
Sianemum Kulun Ghana Limited Makacho say Bomodin said Dre Obepebi and so atona one of Messan say Yenra China for the bar Ghana and Nemesrovenia and no be to send a China debit way a China for Nubina Omoha managers in running in Omadai and Roy and so a day about Bema so John I'll see what draw and so a Mr. Q no so libido some our form or Barnard in Saffron say I want to way what drawn a Mr. Q premature ejaculation. Low sperm count and afe bema wuntimi nyaba ento oba na yefunu na droyi enso ana beboa na mom so ball prostate enso ho ban a wadron aye hunchu capsules eno ana beboa ebesa ma watimi adron so kama ewa bra wonte yaw wa wodron so awote yaw ewo bemem ebesa ma wajana so tinkasa hodemapa enso aba ni pedwane mo na mom so yo ba na so atinkasam ewo fom libido enso enya kra ewo fom uni de enso oni pedwane ma wadro Araba Bazen tablet or menstrual disorders, menstrual pains, irregular menstrual flow, and Afemeka say Mojana say dear Fusani Yerin what drone Araba Bazen tablet, and I just ebebow, and no Mr. Q and just way a hinchu capsules and Araba Bazen tablet, no Mumpebi and to and nom 0244 275429 0206 271016 Food for Thought and our mining ministries and our kabum nyamaya doma this Saturday and up at 6 o'clock our Jubilee Park near Shasie or more additions or my baby in or more dance moody and so when you been near answer this Saturday over Genesis chapter 2 verse 24 I shall marry Jumadi Mama Stanley Dickin Same Banafe minister Kwame Jedu and so Basie and nyamaya domoso kwana ebuka and so me I told you fast I'm be so I am fine. Tibray. Now oh yes, Ebuka songs my son. Ose.
I will pray, If I don't pray, Satan will make Ebuka songs.
Okay. Auntie, Yame about 29 years Saturday never so brana ebeyinsha now there you do a chidia obechenyi says ya kra. Boris Beef chicken and cook na me say halal. Muslimi ni kacho say halala na chese nyechi wade anya sanete ye bibia kama ama chese nam no obi a muslimi ni timire Kristo ni we obi a entimo amaye chop bar restaurant nom mo amaye fried rice ane chese wan fast food for no akoko nam de obi a hia bi o de bon kwan o de ye stew afei o de ye kalomo just o twa wonum weekend ya to Boris B full chicken and a chicken wings and afei ye gizzard ni nyina no Boris B ebe ma dodo bi a wo pe ama won so anya biato Santase runabout ye ne Unity Oil edi animhwe bantman so ye ne presby so di animhwe poku trading e wa dum 0544445453 Boris B. Abejo so yes, Lutana Bibi I find it.
Fancy nyame adom. Fancy adwuma be na we.
I say yeah,
we consumer. Nana wo jeje numbers no o kwa na meye.
Oze.
Wo pese wo tu kwan no pe na Canada na he no. Wa na meye.
Oh.
Dabi mo se adwuma ni wo ma nyame am adwuma.
Sanka me twa me.
Adwuma wo ye. Ye twa wo ka bo so me kura na wo didi wo din ho.
Me twa me ho ache.
Enti wo kwa hen.
Ana me twa me ho ache ngam me twa me ho ba.
Mamo nya sa.
Passports.
Enye uni ba bi akọ. Why? Konsu
me kwa me de be ko me gonso no be ko.
Right, yan shan sam na sina no pa ya bra.
No ma nto Mike yi no ma no.
O say
Mike yi no.
O mo to etere be ma no ma no mo ye den do. Sayon we pa nem sayon we. Na de nti ho akiro se de kra o de.
Ne ba na so to because if ye.
Me nim se na wona ni so se o be sanka o ya sanka be tele ni ana. Oh, that be question me bisa kwa ku.
Ne pese me ba.
Ko e me ka se chirem.
Onim se la me ne po at pese e London we yara ko she UK no.
This is all the money no.
Nti se ma ti for na we say ye wo tailor for ayo ni bi.
Anye tailor for ayo.
Anye tailor for ayo.
Na ina no say dia hibia.
Dia hibia.
Steam iron.
For no chiro mu say.
Anyway. Yeah, the toe jacket anyway.
Suit no.
Nti why you ni
anye tailor for ayo.
Why you ni mo si.
Eye de
ayo ni omo mu si. Right, yɛnhyɛ nsɛm no ase na anɔpa yi wɔ afisɛ mu na yɛnwura mu Ghana mmarahyɛ badwafie ɛnkyɛeɛ na wowura mu wɔ Ghana ha yɛgye All African Games ne si yɛ nan so ɛhosti yɛ ma ne yɛ kama ɛne abasobɔ deɛ because of Botema Sports Complex na owiase obi ɛbɔ yɛaba so yɛ athlete no so baeɛ no ɔmbɛbɔ ɔmo mmɔden pa ma medals ahodoɔ ɔmo tumi agyimaeɛ na nwura mmarahyɛ badwafie ɛna wura ma the Honorable Sports Minister Onmonyamfo Mustafa Yusuf ɛna sɛ ɔpanyin kafie wo de akyire ni abofro ya yɛ dwumadam na yɛ kama na sika sɛn yɛ sɛ no na aduane kora na ɔmo so ɔmo no ade ma volunteers ne nkrɔfo no ɛho nsɛm na kɔ edadwa Honorable Sports Minister boye nkyerɛmo sika sɛn ɛna yɛde no aduane a yɛ sɛn no ase.
So, Mr. Speaker, to make it clear to all members here that as a minister, we will account for every CD. Every CD is going to be accounted for the games. And I just want you to know that the reason why this statement do not capture the financials is because you have ordered your ranking member to file a question. The question has been admitted by the Speaker of Parliament, and he has been referred to me, and I'm ready to come and respond. So that is why it wasn't captured. It is not that we are hiding anything. I want that clarity to be made, that every penny is going to be accounted for. Be rest assured. You should rather be congratulated.
Honorable Sports Minister CJ na was say City Bia na o ma spending on on baba bebu akonta adere krako speaker ho ama questions bia our just mbabusa bia no ready ese obeyi ano owie ne yakọ minority na owura Samuel Oku Jeto ablokwa ene empanyimfo bia keka ho yente ato force ne mo eso nsam mo kafa African Games no expenditure ho sensem no
page statement that the Honorable Minister has presented. There is no mention of how much this country has spent on the games. What is the Honorable Minister concealing from this House? What is he hiding? Why can't we be told? Already we have raised concerns about the huge expenditure way beyond what this House approved. We know that about $195 million was spent on infrastructure. Then we intercepted documents that revealed that they had budgeted to spend $48 million on so-called operational expenses.
Mr. Speaker, we know for sure that $50 million US was allocated to a company called M&L Company Limited for 18 days of feeding. So, Speaker, that amounts to 226 million Ghana cedis for 18 days. You cannot come here, deliver a statement without accounting for that 50.
Hey, you see, just 18 days, $15 million. Abiaran kwa minim am so mo ye chama kuma say obia dibi almost say ay just from minority no almost say dey the wom someone spending more than their parliament approve ya na mo kan kire ye na what is some allocate $15 million for only aduane kwa eno ene de ten na owura mo aso am ba bia wei emrahye bedwani a oda mpasua yi so owura mo a owo majority side honorable chairman Sabonsu eso ka bibi fa.
This is public accounts. It's not for nothing that Article 187 of the Constitution provides that accounting for the usage of public funds should require some period. And indeed, it is 6 months after the expiry of the financial year that this should be properly accounted for. What it means is that after the event, you cannot say that within 2 weeks or 3 weeks, the minister should be able to come before this House and explain everything. Mr. Speaker, so the minority leader, fortunately, is an accountant, and he understands these things.
So, honorable chairman Sabonsu was a day way omani sika yentumi ka say dwumade ne ba na wiye na otwem yeru ntembe pepe omebu akonta and honorable sports minister so ka kire the black challenge amputi for no say sika bia no omebu ho akonta ene na ese bre no so no na ase so akakra e bewuram eso e wo sansam no yemram wo pebijata samojan eso ena enu owuram wo asase radio ekwadi nkomo ene ebusa no so panyini na wo MPP ni ana de ntina MPP on manifesto team no on du wuram se e passporta boa.
At the end of your career, you are home doing nothing. You have that capacity to help, but you are doing nothing. And lo and behold, the government in power calls you and you said, oh, for our sport sector, we want you to chip in your ideas, you know, what you can do to help. So we want to make you the chairman of the manifesto so that you can put in your policies to make sure that can work if that government retains power. I was like, oh, this is a great honor. I'm not a politician. If NDC came, I would have done the same thing. So it's a great honor for me.
Say we Anna and Monyam Shadman one MPP ni say NDC and there was no friend say omeboa no fa nim ja wanyan was sports mu no emfa meboa nka obeba be ye tetia owie na so panyini na wo de eba football yemfa nyi sika wonim ye pa na yate se Kudus Mohammed Saudi for no abiade ni bi so se omeje na obetu no for se onko ana so onko ne yentwe de okafa ni Saudi move no asamojan de okafa.
Let's take the English Premiership. It started from somewhere. True. They injected money into it and people started moving there. This is what Saudi wants to do. Saudi wants to inject money. He wants to bring players to make sure their league become bigger. If you don't want it, it's your problem. Now the league is very, very competitive. Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo is there. Benzema is there. You know, everybody, Neymar, everybody is there. In Ghana, sometimes it's sad. I hear about some great footballers who are dead, but people don't know. Their families take care of them, their funeral and everything. There are a lot of players in this country who are dead that people don't know, who are going through a lot that people don't know. Where are the people? At the end of the day, it's your family. So it's your decision. You understand what I'm saying? So you can do the when the time is up, fine. All these things is people follow the masses, which is good. You know, you can follow the masses, you may see some advice and everything, but at the end of the day, it's you.
Kudus enie champion masam kwasana no wasum mo yenyo yodom na ubobo ni betena fia na bon sabrabo mo ya empa no kwa na ada so masa kwana kwaju sika na omom yodom betena fia omom ntoma wuni enti kwana kwaje ena yakwa na alidu sedu yebusa alidu se na alidu na so Saudi move no ebi ba why ready so be kwa na udem enti alidu sedu
for now the football no passion no ana odona me wo ma football no mepe so mpese me enjoy kakra Euro by banners kana swan then say bonti na ediska bonti na ye bre anambo me say we bonti scanti na ye bre nti me scan banner mu say be boame a wenye Europe enye you masa me kwa go show mpa kwa me show me full career no kwa me show ajiska we say scanti na ye bre bosu no si scanti na ye bre masa sikanu ya obekwa kwasha oni nankwa nyina na odia ya adwuma na
ti auto ne say Al-Nassr FM Ronaldo mutu na FM abaso mo pe wa beko
that me for me patriotics me word man
and it was sweet
I know you mama GBC
oh me awaro
said them yema kuma na dem prayer request na be
what can you bomba agusama wa what can obi shira so ma ase dabi wotie na Al-Nassr radio Al-Nassr FM 100 million.3 abaso bombe sa onko
nya bibia na skate me yo
okay
ba South Africa
nya bibia na skate me me dabi me nko kra
Uncle Osman Bukari. So Nyamia Dom am na Ramo ni new club or Mokosi Akandia Momo. Your friend Austin FC. Na Ochakwa fans and organize your moa or mo trainer. That's very encouraging pa. Now onuna say fans no mobilize your more air say obeba. Now check cast na cast we are okwatu krabe jawa kos we kapa Osman Bukari. Etimo omode afa no omode eba. Na owie ye no yen twa ne first words wo yusu yen some wakade kire etima ye fa no Austin FC supporters no kapa ni ka no.
Hello. My name is Osman Bukari. I'm really excited to be here, and I can't wait to be on the pitch. And right now I can see amazing fans.
Footballers bro for na just say so be chance no ye adwuma ma bia kama e dia mo owie no mo de ne call any teammate for no e no me introduce you no e de ma any new teammate na bra ono mo edin kita ho na o chiacha wo mo e na say desk screen so a o buanya comment Ghana ya branch Osman Bukari na o si akan wo e Serbia ma Resta Belgrade e na ne de wakopiem eso e ho no na Dennis Odoy eso no as a free agent wa join Royal Antwerp. They say Okosi Akan Edamon from Air Club Brugge, and they say the Okwa watching training as here or Je Amabe Kama at the age of 36. Professor no Dennis Odoy okọ eno edieba na Ghana Football Association President Keto Kreku season ni ba na wie no ono so edi ne end of the season appreciation message eso ediaba ede obi biase ese obi oboa ma season ya akọ no season ni kon kama no ode obi biase o ja the executive council no anama ma biase aye kama kotoko force the statement about confirming ese coach friend Dr. Ogum o yare kakra bi no akwa surgery ni very successful. Ame se obetra nchebe na wotwe mienu ansa no beba baka watimi aba baka sabe to ne dwumadie so ma bia eso atimi aye fine na kotoko European tour no dem say Schalke 044 a confirm say on the 20th of July omone kotoko game ball e wo Germany babia ye fro Iserlohn hona game no ebe to dwa no ye de ye tete a ye de mamuna fancy Richmond Lamte mamnya me transfer si na me sorry Richmond Lamte wa piem wo Rwanda team of an APR. Na die tenye signing on fee $120,000. Or more man accommodation. On be man a car. A 2-year contract. And I was sign. I'm a bear kama. Demit say ene. And on a scout bit me free Ghana ha. Etimi ako. Na no contract and demit say club na na approach no. Club no mo scout ba Ghana about a month ago. And we scout two players be odi din do na akoma mpanyimfo. Enti utwa obi say Richmond Lamte de no enye agent bia
okay
eye scout na hwe game and what the details no e koma APR mpanyimfo nto mo approach no na omni di nkomo agent bia nim na meeting say na no samates o player bi ye friend Said Jawda ono so e ko APR
okay
ye so mo ye project na no mo fa na game na Accra Lions boy no na scout no ho na arawsam say mame kayak Said Jawda no nie ona na fitani no je no kaso won kransesi ai a wodi nkombi a okọ sign contract na de tie no say enye onu ntina scout no kopie mu Samates mame kayeke ni manager ni gina wa na kayeka basa fana game no kayeke fi say omaji league ni to amfa no anhye musa basa game no na agent no scout no aba o game ni bi
ana ohun say we no
ana ohun say kayeke ntino okọ ho but ohwe Said Jawda ball or ball no se da bi yempe kayeke biem ye pe Said Jawda and they Said Jawda and after the game keke manager na white no and omjira mu communicate bibia kire no ti no omchen sama saade no performance and they Said Jawda na ekwa ma bibia so aye kamanti the teba Steven Mankona so no APR 4 pe no but Brekum Chelsea for say $70,000 no money on pe $150,000 and omope
okay
anti no so dey eba no
wo ye da say Luther yen hwema mo anya no round table dey say be betimi ahwe mbo ana
agent
run this one
scout no buy I friend Jean. Good. Now, the meaning they say Ghana for Rwanda. So one prominent Ghanaian guy, and Omobisa and say, Omope list of top performers away league in him. Into Omo list, a tall list. Now, Omo share list ni mo into Omo SSRDA. Omo who Dino, Omo who players ni be pictures, Omo who videos to so kakra. But they will want to come now. Mankasa de Omo ni abeba akoma to Omo to Sajan Nesomra. So Jean has been in Ghana for more than a month.
You'll be answering him.
Nasa scouting there.
Yeah, my control.
Ti wabe monitor shadia. Unfortunately, play or money me and the performance gidi. Lamte because of Prano.
Yeah.
But among who the videos and then even the lead up to so Oko Rap Blasters in the so they are aware of the quality. So they trust so or recover quality no bet may deliver. Then they needed to also come and look at others. Inti kayakadi or can you say? Omo last game Omo boy against Akralans, they were there to see him in person. Say the performance not the same. It's unfortunate say the feedback anyway not anya positive sir as compared to Nkomobia no me did afano. It is we are you don't know to say yeah when him the OT unim the oshe. Always do your best no matter the circumstances. You can never tell. And akonya ne bie di amada out there. Also didn't come we are. So let's see how far things will go. But positive news. APR near club Ketwa, and they are actually a top club in Rwanda. Africa Noma tried to break into the main group stages anyway, but qualifiers.
Rwanda, so they say develop people. I was president Rwanda sports. Once they visit Rwanda,
exactly.
PH shirt, Arsenal shirt.
And I say Army team, Rwanda Army.
Wow.
Your team no APR. So they'll look at some Yoma way in Anna or Maheseni, but I'm happy for the players. If everything works out for Seydou Dauda, they are no mutimi we didn't come because Nediano are different from Lamte Diano. We're in a ball club or contract. So you don't just need to agree with just the player. I was on in a club in Soka. No movie, no muhuseni umbesiaye. Intenema the whole thing about Dauda and Lamte Diano differences room. So it will be easier and a bit quick for them to finish with Lamte. But now that
Lamte contract ne
I signed a contract with Kodoko the Abani we
to Koroko
many short or many compensation bia. So that is the situation as I see things. Now
Sompa sports.
Jan and Semno can say they make our hatcher say me yet to for any happy I mean to for. Nobody can advise you better than the Obenwa or no tijanim and nim send shefa. And it's a wawaria or no yere. So on waria, nipo ben or power busu any your blood relation. Our till situation as in a bit me too. Where ye ben huno kudu so bo Premier League na koyi. But I'm telling you, ne carriano, it can be gone like a wind. And so also candle DSC a yam from him. And from man bet me dum candle at any point in time. So footballers carry no like this at a snap of a finger. It meet a call. If the Saudi opportunity financially rewarding her,
CDD can buy it.
Yes. No, bro, West Ham the will be bratin ye. Obet double your salary. You consider all the factors, not double your salary, no, and more be bra, you can stop. Because of opportunities.
Yes.
But when the financial rewards, outrageous, a brand in tears here. So, now say, o current salary, a cabo be do a num in Sia Edequa. Please. You seriously need to consider. It is Kudusu's decision to make. Me, Kudusu, mebusi and no baby Samia. I will tell him to move if the conditions are right.
Yes.
And the Nisa me boli you. Fancy. Messi Bowa America.
Ronaldo ball.
He's
Saudi.
prominent. Ronaldo ball Saudi Arabia. Obega so omo ye wi omo career no. It's true. But obisu the ebe chance o. Abedi Pele had to play at a point in time in Gabon before so call France.
Una say ni players
omo ball Gabon.
Players omo call Saudi say pine say back to
good.
Europe.
Good.
Omo no call Jiska 2 seasons.
Upon we are ball Cameroon and san no call France abebo AC Milan. Obiane ne career kwan. Obiane ne kwan and obiane ne destiny. if this move, the conditions are right, na a concrete and quadia, could say, maybe yet to for him up here, but a bubble quadia, call. Don't listen to anybody.
Fancy career choices, dependent on individual decisions, said the Mike Kano. As I'm watching Ankasa Muno, a path no Ankasa so find a path at some point in time. We are in different areas, different situations, different ideologies, different progress when it comes to football development. What am I say? Kudus personally, me decide man there, but me susu more. Kudus can play in top European flight for 2 years. The pace at which he's developing, it will get to a time $300,000 in a Quebec Ketwa. They will be ready to even pay him $500,000 or even $1 million to come and play. Just as your idea be say injury could come. Sompa Sports. Progress and I be bit progress. There is also an optimism. Say, also you're consistent. Price and value no more person would be fan on a bit mass nothing is assured. Nothing is assured. And we'll be also being see some of these things. And I don't know if Kudus is saving, if Kudus is having shares, nobody knows the sikasem of Mohamed Kudus. But he, in his bright interest, nobody may decide those things. But me, I'm a idea. I'm optimistic, say, Kudus level, no, I'm basing my analysis on the form, anyhow consistent or this season. What did they mention as if it should continue on a baby a Kudus path and he develop the fade corner. Fancy the Maria, I'm rest assured by 2 years time. If it goes as water, in the last few years, a pija de mano, any coin or the namsona, $300,000 in the bell from crowd. They'll be ready to even pay much more bigger money for Mohamed Kudus. I'm a bit imagine a baby ojina. Now you look at the transfers that are going on. You only be happy for these players or Moko because cry to me, especially looking at Lamte. Lamte are going to allies and Namwa. A card there, it may be Lamte football, yeah. Due to Ashanti Good need allies case, he has served Kotoko. He has been the captain of the side. What am I say? If it is time for him to move on, fine, he should move on and go and play. Then you look at Seydou Dauda. One of the brightest talents I saw them in the league from last season, Kwampu Basadibirem this season, then the quality of our dynasty. And it's quite surprising. Said this is a time of Mujan or Manednako, but they need money, they need to recoup. But I don't know the replacement they are bringing in. But this is a player I believe saying Komoko African, so they better shooting your mabre. But football is business. So when money comes and the money is good, you sell and replace. And make sure send your mabeti makoye at the ama air club. Now, I say, Amankona Semono. Amankono kwa or Besaba, Etibia Cabrucum Chelsea for Niskano. Now, in 10 times, more Montanatana, Amankona is not being a kid anymore. Amankona Nyakulabi. Amankona Nyakulabi. So, Amankona intimating Abricum the whole office in the life. It's can be one namoteso amonteso namonjena branten and corner because the salary too could be good for him. And the amount of money Okwakoje could be good for him. Uncle J. Go boys no muti krumano fancy. $7,000. Last class. Oh. Be quick enough.
Sompa Sports. They will be crying. I want me on in Iowa, so and I be a may 1K be a semi bottom. Obe PA free abon fia kwa bontabano. Now they are calculating
$70,000. So the team bet na hand Mike. It me ekase Jared Brathwaite price na airborne or marvel over high pay the quality na there. No, we could also make an adjustment about the price of the player and what you expect him to give you.
1-2 seasons not developed.
Mike is it? I'm a 1 or 2 seasons. Then they could be
how many years will do a league?
Oh,
could you say how many years for Premier League?
And to more Premier League name of it.
And now the Premier League star and the Ghana.
As a model Sunderland. No, I understand.
The Premier League.
No, listen, Mike. Baby, I'm not some more Janet can answer no kono. Me back at the feeder them way back by 2016-17 me kind maybe. Do you know what so bad Sunderland one more even one season crying you proper. Do you know buy no o place you call open be so from one gas an interview and any because no feel so omo na bobo na drew level bi obusa nipa no so I say onko so mosere na esi abe mezi afi se kudu so mo Premier League ne ade a but no so hwe ade na wo na ntem so consult emusuafo ni bi ne bi mo chese no masa
I think that
ade ya ba no betena juwe yifo po me ma we a month ote ha
so tie Jan Kasana nkomo odi e no on the outsiders need to know for some onko yes from within ebusuano ni nua ne maame o se ne maame kra de at a point in time or the compile no cause say bebu anko de
and just outsiders as man American and penful mo abobo na du level yeah
so that
yeah wintimi mo bi adi be ko wi a che na obi nso no so che se ne woni pa na se no anka se na busu ni so bo yes akro no so enye sika ya and ni pa ko so asaba back to Europe she amankona de ne de brekum Chelsea for no he no mo de mo ye
usu ye former black menka so ye former cry
so that so
okunya perfect season e wo Serbia no be bo AFCON o bo AFCON ni na no nya deal wo Saudi Arabia ho no ko bo 3 years no je and no samba back to Europe make maka say so ye no ma ye a anhwa wo hu hia data so obeja bo
Tisa wa ban ni say no.
It got to a point in time. Nyoma na egu akwan mu ana say dabi me yes so be hu hia biem. Tisa de be to na say ya. Kudus wonye world best o.
Me so de mo tintim radio station was Saudi CCA.
Hey.
No munye so we be Al Ittihad FM. Al Hilal Radio.
What ya no den na wo ye. Esika o ndi no sometimes I know what we say na ye but amanko na de no
some passport
minimu kakra because of babia den ko fefa no sa 70 no the Rwanda for is serious o the person was saying say o mati nipa ne din say ye friend amanko na o ye top scorer wa Ghana o mu hia ne tentem nipa no kra no ka asem no catch agent ne say agent ne person o mu twa ticket mo no bar Rwanda ho no be hu to me serious about Mankona deal now me ready to pay for him to come no me fa Mankona mra
wow
ti fast na me connect ya Mankona ma on ne nkrofo be ko e matena o mo say 150 o mo so no o mo project ni bebre o mo watwa musika na de atoto dom di sika ni bia ye enti cha o meja ho akọ
no ma fo bi foforo
so what as here ebe na me pese me ne Mankona be di nkomo ama ye bia maka say wa ko catch on first na player na ko di ni tim ti me catch them panimfo mo brekum Chelsea team
okay
so mo ni nkomo but the way I know must go na no manye but 70 Abranton be 7k a month
$7,000
a month
mama hade
a dime wom
na Chelsea for no be to access kana man a month
car wom kwa yes I want you crash am ourselves for be ye aduane no mane mama o e Rwanda ho nti so otena ha
na say amankona kwa bosome oje 106,771 Ghana 1 billion they go to 6,000 or what else would you do 6,000 a month
oko fane
tena say be fans
oko fane nti no sad deals dey na ba o e bia na player ni nim e bia che kan from say no better but ye ten say 150 ni 70 amankona as we speak oba akotoko say na akotoko de ma o mo
penny me say gam ananke tono 6 cedis omo mass wa 20 Ghana menya advert
na sa gam
a trident bo
na sa gam no
na say from 6 almost 20
a cut flat
and so be na bo sa gam na first why na say question marks be wo inside ne bi na and e bi ni wo bi mo alowa omo jai buso penny say ne biscuit no mo ton say
ne top no ton
ne bon nya
no mo boy din wo
and so club no so do be omo nya yi kakra amankona contract how many years
minim ne
it's not getting any younger
but them say 150 no and na say di hu komo omo player ba ke say Hubert as wan ono so say 150 e dem say 150 times dollar no mu na o be say omo je
no but me the issue is negotiations me why me Chelsea nya problem be negotiations
no me to say
yep and mostly and I'm say players amount to say emo I trying to conquer ni o say emo conquer bo ni no the price of a player subject to the selling club and how smart how be with negotiating for the player Inte yon commodity, you bet me crack kama, yeah, the variables are Beshamoki, 70K no up front. Variables, edition, say, Obano, but you go kina, yeah, they say back count. Obano, so and so number of goals, they say back count. I think all these variables can be considered no much me because you don't give small money chance as well. $70,000. Enough for a club in Ghana.
Because invest
and get a player like Amankona on your irreplaceable.
Yeah.
So what
is the guarantee saying for next season? What is the guarantee saying next season?
Amankona next season
Chelsea League Nana.
Any league no. That's all man.
No show goes not the bad day.
But I say I can guarantee you. That Amankona in the Chelsea jersey next season obeshe goals.
On basis I for both say before for new contract be no go for free. Mbappe ni PSG. Boy it na wanye Champions League. Ton na juice can so as boy.
Bechem you very smart enough. Okra ba ya no okra be boy ya wo the contract ni ba ya.
No wa je no ko
okra ko. Amunim say acha okra be saba. Okra ba ya so okra be saba fa form. Obesaje.
Nana Kwame Aminim no he's a shrewd negotiator. He will not allow this to slide. I'm definitely making common nedu baby. I expect a positive. Never yam prepare home. Debbie yam prepare home.
I'm pray on.
I say. Accra Lions match on Kobono sama boy no. Sama test ni Accra Lions no. Said that Saturday na me war players no wha na me no didi nkoma kayeke ye ni team fine ni ade tumze na adije o. On the day he was playing for say Bobo na yebo. The kayeke we used to know was not in his element. But Dauda was in the game making sure say yeah you man say in the game do was you man no. And you was here.
Me say we ni nasi ni. Me na ya juma pe Mike net ya sharak ni me. Me mba juma me si ho. Me unhu me. Ba me 2 minutes ya juma mo dia.
Full force.
Oh,
no na took
me ma da. Mo se ma juma.
Sa video na luta yi no. We na ka yekenim. But omo ye dinner no omo catch en ha.
And you can so
he was off
because you are the same player been na make come back koroko went and farm out. Back obi from last season me boa. Ye bona ba so last season be born this season. Last game born a pon.
I want to think what him say now he was off but
what yen fair call say. Tuba bank kaseglubo so kalu ma fat spiritual talk spiritual olden days dire rough ne dire basa ne nyina ya mo nhwe na chia kwan YouTube no ye Takas TV friend was 0244484747 yemfa course 0551931931 0548931931 and as we say be man be na yemfa course na afia sorry so many so na embra now just do we just always start no yes I na yi Shark real quick mama nye we na men comment mo Shark yenya birthday real quick now your phones the buti na ya fa your course no happy birthday to Romeo says Romeo London Romeo Amwako Francis eno no ene Romeo and so our to Romeo London my show our pana yen kancho se nyankopon enye wakoma so ade and so emfama wa fei happy birthday to Mr. Dusey from Wankasa ba Dusi Poku say ya reshe Mr. Dusey our dapa no Mr. Dusey nyame hwa na oba na say yen kancho se nyame nya wakoma so ade and so emfama yemfa course na hello kola. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sompa?
Openi.
Me shama na me me friend Echiamo.
Oh, okay. Mate, yeah say.
More can football masem.
I
am saying in the Premier League aye. So we are Ghana ni na say wunya team bi e wo Togo po no so ba $500 a month pa unua ona kwaje
quick cry
na Premier League ide wa player ebedu bibi na wo kwakotwa bet cry say na be ya wo be win na ade bi a show bottom
Mate yera say hello caller.
Hello.
Yes sir, good morning.
Good morning sir.
Ba cho your first August free ni enti o.
My friend me ko timba sa free marketing.
It's you.
Aha, but for more years sports now, no more coming at the central region, Hakakra.
Okay.
Yes, also, and regional interregional championship, no, and yes, and to talk. Sir, more combination central region schools, the championship now, also, athletics, no, especially.
Mate, yada se pa da mase. Hello, caller.
Hello, Fancy.
Yes, so penny your first August free.
I check for me down like that.
It's you.
I am on corner no one no quick now for this kind of now so no other engagement you man.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, so penny it's you. Your first August free. Okay. Oh, okay. Martinez, you're finest. Hello. Yes, sir.
Robert, I'm a Gatsby, with your brother. I would have to do this around the bed.
Meet you.
Fancy, that's a meeting as a Gatsby bros after the book. I am paying for it and a tobacco, not out. I don't have to put it from last year to last 2 years in the simulation and your papaya. And the external management of what I want to put the 3 as the young Pomono. Organize it forward players in the middle. About the chance to put the last 2 minutes. It's me not going to be young for your man.
Ah, yeah, I say,
来电号码02